Namaste, welcome. This quick morning routine will prepare you for the day of sitting. We'll work to open up the shoulders, the upper back, and the hips. To begin, bring the hands onto the knees, palms facing up. Close the eyes and just begin to breathe all the way down to your belly. Expanding the belly. Taking a few more deeper breaths as we settle in and arrive on the mat. Taking a moment here, if you choose, to set an intention for your practice. And this can be just in the form of a word. One word that has some positive meaning for you, that would move you in a positive direction today. Could be anything from focus, kindness, concentration, peace. Whatever your word, take a moment just to receive an imprint of your intention. Then bring the hands to the heart, fuse the palms together. As you inhale, lift the heart. As you exhale, bowing the head down. Breathe into the heart space. Breathe out from the heart space. Release the backs of the hands to the thighs, palms facing up. Lift the chin so it's parallel to the floor. And softly open your eyes. Coming now into tabletop on the hands and knees. Line up the wrists underneath the shoulders and the knees underneath the hips. Cat-cows, just to warm up the spine, tuck the toes, sink the chest and the belly towards the floor, breathe in. Round the spine up as you breathe out, chin to chest. Good, inhale to lengthen. Exhale, curling up and in. Inhale, extend. Exhale, rounding up. Inhale back to a neutral spine now. Keep the hips stacked over the knees. Walk the hands forward, come into puppy pose. Spread the fingers, ground down through the index knuckles. Draw the thumbs towards the midline and feel your upper arm bones spiraling up. Glide your shoulder blades down your back and then descend the chest and the shoulders towards the floor. And just really opening up here into the upper back and the shoulders. As you inhale, allow the breath to move into the back body, expanding the back ribs and the side ribs. Take a couple more breaths here, opening and expanding the torso with the breath. Breathing in, breathing out. Lift the chest, look forwards to the hands now. Come up, walk the hands off to the left side of the mat. Walk the right fingers forwards another inch or so and dip the right shoulder towards the floor as you look over the left shoulder. So you're stretching into your right lat, right side body. Send the breath into the right side. Open and expand the right rib cage. 2 more breaths here. And then come back through center and off to the right. Walk the left fingertips forward. Dip the left shoulder down this time as you look over the right. Send the breath into the left side body. Breathing in. Breathing out. One more breath. And then come back through center. Stretch the hands forward and come back up into tabletop. Thread the needle pose. Bring the back of your right hand to the mat and then reach the right fingers across to the left. Bring the right side of your head towards the mat. And if the head comes down, then press the back of the right hand into the mat and then take the left arm either straight up into the air or take a half bind, reaching the left fingers around the back, clasping the right inner thigh. Open the chest, draw that left upper arm bone back in space. Steady breath in. Slow breath out. And one more breath here. And out. Release that left hand back to the floor. Press the palm. As you inhale, counter twist now. Right hand to sacrum, look over the right shoulder. Steady the breath. And release. Right hand back down. Back of your left hand to the mat. Thread the needle the other way. Bring the left side of your head to the floor. Draw the right shoulder back. Maybe, once again, taking the half bind or reaching the arm up. Draw the right upper arm bone back in space. Steady your breath. Breathe in. Breathe out. Reach the right arm up. Press the right hand back into the mat. As you inhale, counter twist. Left hand comes all the way to the sacrum as you draw the chest open. And release. Okay, knees are nice and wide. Stretch the arms forward. Come into child's pose. Just opening into the groins here. Forehead comes towards the mat, any amount. Keep the shoulder blades drawing down the back. Keep freedom in the neck. And taking a moment here just to remember your intention for your practice and for your day. And if you like, you can add a visualization. See yourself moving through your day today, infused with the energy of your word, guided by your intention. Just a couple more breaths here. And then look forward to the hands, pressing yourself back up into tabletop. Tuck your toes, lift your hips, come into downward facing dog. You can pedal the feet like you're walking out your dog, warming up the backs of the legs. And now step the feet hip distance apart, soften your knees. Heels are lifted. Look at the hands. Press the palms into the mat. Draw the thumbs towards the midline as you spiral the upper arm bones forward. Feel your shoulder blades gliding down your back. Lift the tailbone. Breathe in. As you breathe out, stretch the thighs back. Send the heels down. Gaze towards the feet. Breathe in. Breathe out. Good. Your inhale lifts the tailbone up. Hug in through the front ribs. And your exhale presses back through the thighs. Heels to the mat. Last breath. On your next in-breath, lift the right leg high. Do a three-legged dog. And just start pulsing that right heel up and down, working into the right glute. Keep pressing the hands down as you lift that right heel up and back. Steady breath. Good. One more in-breath, lift the heel high. Exhale, bring the right knee towards the nose, hanging plank, hover here. Take it up and back one more time, inhale. And then exhale, bring the right knee to the right elbow, hover. Look forward and then step that foot to the outside of the hand. Drop the left knee down. Lift the heart. Breathe in. Breathe out. Okay, bring that right hand to the right knee, left hand to the right knee. Sweep the arms up, Anjaneyasana. Really squeeze the outer hips in. Feel the shoulders gliding down and back. Breathing in. And then as you breathe out, really cactusing the arms, squeezing the shoulder blades down and back. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, cactus. And one more time, breathe in, reach up. Breathe out, cactus. Reach the hands back, interlace the fingers, press the fist back. Keep squeezing outer hips in, lifting the heart. Steady the breath. And release the hands. Both hands come to the inside of the foot. Inhale, lift the chest. Back into your lizard lunge. Exhale, stretch the hips back, straighten into the front leg any amount, just feeling the stretch in the hamstring, curl the toes back. Lift the chest as you inhale. Fold forward as you exhale, bow the head down. Keep the shoulder blades gliding up and away from the ears. Inhale forward, runner's lunge. Exhale, press back, monkey stretch. One more time, inhale forward. And then exhale back into tabletop. Tuck the toes, lift the hips, downward facing dog. On your in-breath, lift the left leg high to the sky, three-legged dog. Start pulsing that heel up and back. Activating now the left glute. Really pressing the palms down. Keep the thumbs drawing in towards the midline, spiraling those upper arm bones. And one more breath. Take the heel up and back. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, take it up and back. Three-legged. Exhale, this time left knee, left elbow. Hover here. Look forward, step the foot to the outside of the left hand, drop the right knee down. Inhale, lift the heart. And hold for the exhale. Okay, bring the left hand to the left knee, right hand to the left knee. Squeeze the hips to the midline. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, cactus the arms. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Inhale, reaching. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, stretch it up. Exhale, squeeze the shoulders down. Reach the hands back, interlace the fingers. Pressing the fist back, lifting the heart. Inhale deeply. Exhale. One more. Exhale, release the hands. Bring the hands back down. Inside of the foot. Lift the heart. And now press the hips back. Straighten into that front leg any amount. Breathe in to lift the chest. Breathe out to fold forward. Just a couple more breaths here. Breathe into the low back. And then come forward back into lizard. You can add any side to side movement here that feels good, stretching that right hip flexor. Breathe in. And then breathe out, send the hips back. Fold forward, bow the head. And one more time, inhale, forward lizard. Lift the heart. Exhale, press it back, monkey stretch. This time, inhale forward, back to runner's lunge. Straighten the back leg. Look forward and then step the right foot to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Really extending the spine, hands come halfway up. And then exhale, fold forward. Bowing down. Press down through the feet. Pull the feet wide to tone the outer hips. Grab opposite elbows and sway from left to right. Keep the shoulder blades moving up the back. Just releasing the low back. Keep the breath moving into the back body. And then release the hands to the floor, really pressing through the feet as you slowly round up. Rounding the low back, the mid back, and the upper back. Roll your shoulder blades down and back. Lift the heart. Bring the hands to the heart. Anjali Mudra. As you activate now Ujjayi breath, breathe in through the nose. Breathe out through the nose with a light constriction to the throat. Ocean breath. And soften the knees, release the hands down. Inhale, reach the arms up. Press the palms together. Exhale, diving forward, touch the mat. Inhale, halfway lift, extend the spine. Exhale, right foot steps back, runner's lunge. Inhale, lengthen, look forward. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, ripple the spine forwards to plank. Press the heels back, firm the thighs, crown of the head lengthens forward. Breathe in. As you breathe out, for the first one, drop the knees. Move the chest forward, lower down halfway. And then inhale, come into Cobra, lift the chest. Exhale, lower the chest, press back, downward facing dog. Inhale deeply. Exhale slowly. Breathing in. Breathing out, lower the knees to the floor. Right foot steps between the hands. Extend the back knee straight. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step forward. Breathe in, halfway lift. Ujjayi breath out. Grounding through the feet. Inhale, lengthen and rise. Press the palms together. Exhale, hands to heart. Release the hands, soften the knees, inhale, rise. Fuse the palms overhead. Exhale, dive forward. Inhale, halfway lift, extend the spine. Exhale, this time left foot steps back, runner's lunge, frame the right foot. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, ripple the spine forwards to plank. Good, now hold the plank. Press the heels back, crown of the head forward. Really push the floor away. Breathe in. As you breathe out, send the chest forward. We're lowering down slowly. Option for the knees here. 5, for 4, for 3, 2, 1. Hover, and then lower all the way to the floor. Reach the arms back. Firm the thighs. Zipper up the inner thighs. Lift the kneecaps. Lift your shoulder blades off the floor, your hands off the floor, and just feel the muscles between your shoulder blades engage. Keep reaching the fingertips towards the toes. And now lift the chest, the head, the feet, and come into full Shalabhasana, locust pose. Breathing in, breathing out. Steady the breath. Good, option to take the hands back behind you, interlace the fingers, press the fist back as you lift the chest. Last 2 breaths here. Breathe in. Good, breathe out, releasing down to the floor, right cheek to the mat. Bring the right hand out like a cactus, left hand like a teepee, and then draw the left foot around to the floor on the outside of that right hip. Stretching now into your right pec, front of your right shoulder. And then coming back onto your belly, stretch the arms back in line with the hips. Once again, firm the thighs, kneecaps lift. Lift the shoulder blades, lift the hands, squeeze the shoulder blades down the back. Now lift the chest, the head, come all the way up, Shalabhasana, feet lift. Option once again, take the hands back, interlace the fingers, press the fist back. Last 2 breaths. Breathe in, breathe out, breathing in, breathe out, release the hands, left cheek comes down, left hand into cactus, right hand into teepee, and then draw that right foot around to the floor on the outside of the left hip, just as far as it goes, releasing that left pec, left shoulder. Opening up that space before the day's sitting. Reversing all of that, shortening through the front body. And then come back onto your belly. Bring the hands in line with the chest. Inhale, lift the chest, Cobra Pose. Firm the thighs. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Inhale, down dog. Exhale, release. Good. On your next in-breath, right leg lifts high to the sky, three-legged dog. This time, bend the right knee, stack the right hip over the left as you open into the hip. Draw that right heel towards the left buttock. Keep pressing the right hand down into the mat to square the shoulders. Make the midpoint of the spiral your navel center. Breathe in. Breathe out. Come back to three-legged dog. Stretch the heel back, and then the right knee comes to the right wrist, Pigeon Pose. Tuck the toes at the back, walk the left foot back. Really open across the chest. Breathe in. Breathe out, fold forward. You can support yourself on your hands. You can come all the way onto your forearms or release the forehead to the mat. Breathe into that right hip here. Softening into your right glute. Steady the breath. Breathing in, breathing out. Last couple of breaths here. Slowly transitioning back up, hands come to the mat. Tuck the toes at the back, slowly make your way back into downward facing dog. Good. On your next inhale, lift the left leg high, three-legged dog. Bend the left knee, open the hips. Left hip stacks over the right, left heel draws to right buttock. Press the left hand down, square the shoulders. Breathe in. Breathe out, back to three-legged dog, and then left knee comes all the way to the left wrist, Pigeon Pose. Tuck the toes, walk the foot back. Inhale, lift the heart, open the chest. And exhale, fold forward. I'm using this time to reconnect with your intention. Call up your visualization. And see yourself moving through your day today, guided by your intention. How does it look? How does it feel? And how does it feel to those you interact with through your day? And last two breaths. Slowly pressing yourself back up now. This time, send the weight off to the left in the left hip. Draw the right foot around, press the feet to the floor, stretch the arms forward, and now slowly curling the spine, rounding one vertebrae at a time to the floor as we transition now into our final resting pose, Shavasana. The legs flop open, the hands open. Allow the breath to slow down. Letting go of effort. Letting go of the practice now. Allowing your awareness to move inwards. And I'll leave you here to rest in stillness in Shavasana for as long as you have this morning. Thank you for practicing with me. Namaste.